Good afternoon, everybody. It is November 24th, Tuesday, 2020, and here's what we were looking at for the day. Really an upward trend for the day. I have these overnight highs and lows in pink. Really, the overnight lows would probably be maybe they would be over here, but maybe, I don't know, maybe some people would mark them over here, but prices were in this range range for a little bit towards the beginning of the day, and soon after the open they broke out and moved up. So that's what we have. Prices are ranging right now too, after they broke this upward channel. So let's take a look at these trades that I marked. And right at the beginning, what time is this? 8:55 Eastern time. You get a really good lower high. It's kind of like a textbook lower high in a range. So you see prices chopping around. So you're expecting prices, when they come back up here, to go down here, and you get this high, this move high, and you get this nice, here, let me take the crosshairs off, you get this nice bearish signal bar off the overnight highs that are close to the overnight highs. Very nice entry right there. Room to scalp out before the EMA as well. And you could have rode this all the way down here. So let's put these crosshairs back on and see 604 just about. And you would have got it. So about a 9-point move if you stuck with that. Here I marked this trade. That's like a second entry short. And as you can see, there are definitely some trapped longs there. So this is a second entry short. I forgot to mark these up. That's a lower high. That's second entry short. Here's the low. First entry. Second entry, it looks like people, that's a great bullish signal bar. But as soon as this bar clicks higher, or ticks higher, excuse me, put a signal, or put a stop order right below that bar. That's the second entry short. But I took this one. And then, so prices move down in this channel. I didn't have this channel. I just got this from Mack's mid-morning chart. I usually don't check his mid-morning chart out, but I got that. I got this from that. And price started ranging down here. Here's the bottom of this range. So prices were kind of ranging in between the bottom of that range and here. I didn't see anything I would take. Maybe if you had this green channel marked, you would take that. I don't know. I don't think so, because it's a downward channel and it hasn't hit the overnight lows yet. So I don't think you would take that. And unfortunately, you don't get an entry in here unless you're taking that. But I don't think that's right into the opening price. I don't think you would do that. Price come up above the overnight high, and after this big upward move, you get a break of the channel. After first entry, you break the channel, and then you get this nice bullish signal bar off the EMA. That's a second entry, and it's a breakout pullback. So prices started ranging right here. And they couldn't break through that resistance, but then they did break through. So then you get it, and that's why this is a breakout pullback, and it's a second entry. So I didn't take this, but even though it's a range day, I do like that, or at least so far it was a range day. I like that entry. But then we get this little channel up, and that's, to me, in the past couple weeks when prices have been ranging a lot, this looks like prices are trying to go higher, and eventually they were. But even though we have this channel, it looks like they're in a range here. I just moved the resistance from over here all the way over. And then prices couldn't get through this resistance for a little bit, so I marked that. And you have a first break of the channel. This is an aggressive entry. Just because it's off the EMA is really why I marked it. So I didn't take that, but I don't know, maybe some people do. It's also off the overnight high. There were a bunch of closes above this overnight high. So I thought maybe people would take that first break of the trend line. But then I like this entry, okay? It's, even though I said it looks like prices are trying to move higher, and we had this steep upward move right here, I like this entry because prices were trying to go above this resistance. And this is a bearish bar right back into that range. So I like that. Room back to the EMA as well. I like that move. I did take this. So then prices do bounce, and you might move this range up at this point. Probably like right there. You get a bunch of touches. And then that makes this trade make more sense too if you move this up here. But anyway, prices bounce and they start trending higher. And I probably just marked this because it's a first entry, and after this big move up and this steep move up, and yeah, if you drew your short-term trend line like that, that looks like there would be trapped shorts right there too. So that's why I marked that. It's aggressive. It's just a first entry, but you could also think of it as like a failed second entry short. And then we get this second entry right here, off this failure right here. There would be plenty of trapped shorts right there. It's just at this point, it just looks like it's moving up. And that's why I marked this. That might be green for aggressive, but I'm going to keep it blue. And then we have this failed second entry short. First entry, second entry, off the trend line. I like that, but I marked it as green. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Mack marks that, but I think that's good. Oh, you know what? Because you might not have that trend line because I drew that off these two highs. Yeah, because at that point your trend line's probably looking closer to that. So that's a little aggressive. Yeah, that's aggressive. Okay, we'll keep it like that. So prices continue to move up. Not a lot of great entries here. Here's some trapped longs right here, or at least I would assume. I don't know if prices ticked higher after ticking lower. So I marked it as a trap. Could be a trap, could not be. I'll take that off because I didn't see. I wasn't watching that live. And then prices struggle to break through this resistance up here for a little bit. And then this is a second entry and it's off the trend line. That would have confirmed the trend line. Maybe that's why it just shot up, because that confirmed the trend line. But it is in congestion. That's why I marked it as aggressive. And here, the trend line breaks after moving up. Trend line breaks, first entry, you get a second entry. Look at how low risk this is. 4 ticks, okay? I think I might have said this the other day. I have never seen that. Or maybe I saw a 3 tick the other day that I've never seen. But yeah, I just started doing this in July. So I'm only used to volatility. But that's a low risk second entry. I'm going to take that if I see it. So prices start to range. They break this channel and move into this range. Another reason to take that is because it's the first break of that channel, so we're expecting a move to a new high. So yeah, prices start ranging. I think by here I had this upper resistance marked based off these closes, this touch, and these touches. And then the resistance off here and the resistance from over here. So I like this entry. It is only a first entry, but it just looks like a trap. Yeah, that's a trap, and it's a double test. off these two. Boom, boom, double test off that low. Let's see. And people, we broke into this congestion after trending up. So a bunch of people here are thinking that, look at this big move up. People are definitely going long into this. I didn't even see this engulfing bar right here. But I don't know, you might want to take that, because that's going to trap plenty of longs. Right here, I figured there were trapped longs going for this breakout pullback from this bar. This is a nice bearish bar back into resistance. It's a lower high. Yeah, and price moved down. I'm seeing this. I marked this as a failed second entry long, and I do like that. But I'm noticing how prices bounced off the midline of this range, so that might make you a little wary of this. But it is a failed second entry long with a beautiful bearish bar back into the range. So I don't know. If you didn't take this, I would definitely take this. Like again, just a bearish bar back into the range. And then, let's see, do I see any more entries here that I like? No, I don't. But I do see this is kind of like a channel right here. So that's what I saw for today. I did well. I hope you guys did well. This is the first trending day in a while. Everything else has been a range day recently. So I'm glad I played this right too. I've kind of been anticipating ranges since everything's been a range recently. But I played this right when it was ranging, and then I played it right when it was trending. So I hope you guys did too. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will post the video tomorrow.